Hi, Vintage Stereo Buff here. This is my Audioromy Model 808A vacuum tube integrated amplifier. I already did a video of it, the dyno test earlier, and I have it on YouTube, but today I went to use this amp and the right channel wouldn't come on. So I fooled around with connections and found it wasn't any of that. And I even took out the tubes and swapped tubes in and out to see if maybe the tubes were a problem, but they weren't. So apparently there's something wrong with the right channel of this amplifier. So I'm going to turn it over, take the bottom off, get inside and see if I can find out what the problem is. And once I do, I'll see about repairing it. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, Vintage Stereo Buff back again. Now I have the amp open on the bottom and I found the problem. If you look here on my right side, there's a bank of 3 power resistors and this capacitor here. Capacitor is hooked to this side of this bank and this side is hooked to here. And these 3 resistors are soldered to this copper bus bar. And on this end, they're soldered in between these 4 resistors. If you look on this side, the resistors go right here. They have become desoldered and fell into the bottom of the amp. Here they are. This here goes right to here, solders to here and to here. And this side of the capacitor leg here will solder to this side, and this side here solders into these right in here. Bad soldering. See? Just a shitty job on that. So, but I can fix it. And then it should work fine. I'm going to have to get set up and get this clamped and find a way to solder it. So anyway, I'll get that set up and get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to solder these pieces back. I tried to clamp them. I can't put a clamp right on here or I'll dissipate all the heat off. So I'm going to try this. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to do it this way or not, but I'll give it a try. I don't really want to get too much heat here, but I have to get it soldered. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now have to I think I'm grounded by this clamp. Ran a grounded out from this lead over to where the clamp was sitting on here. When I put this on, I got a big spark. I didn't get shocked, luckily, but that was kind of stupid, actually. There are some pretty high voltages in certain places on tube amps. At least on some of them. I don't know about this one. If you see me jump, you'll know what happened. Okay, we'll try this one. Let me straighten this out a little. Okay, looks like I got both of the solder joints fixed. Okay, that should be fine. I'm going to have to glue this cap back to the plastic, to the base here. It's epoxy turned loose, so I'll glue that back, and then I'll turn it over and see if it works. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, now I mixed up a little epoxy, a little glue, and try to stick this little cap back down where it belongs. Hope I can do it without making a mess or anything else. I don't like using epoxy. I always get it all over everything, and I don't need it on anything solder joints. So, hopefully got that on there. Boy, that stinks. I'll wait till it dries. And I'll put the amp back together. Well, I got my amplifier repaired, put back together, put the bottom on, hooked it up, and I got both channels back. So the repair was successful. I just hope that I don't have any more solder joints fail on me. But if I do, I guess I'll fix them. Vintage Stereo Buff out.